Hello and welcome back to Let's Play.tektopiatowns.com. I'm Ardeester, and this is episode 12. I know at the end of the last episode I said we were going to do... Oops, get out of my way, Dungarth. The barracks and the guards and the captains. Slight change of plans. I decided... Oh wait, not you. Come here. Only have 4. Okay, never mind. As you can see, the children we have finally grew up, and I decided instead of doing the guards and all, since I've already disabled the necro for now, and there are no, as you can see, it's tilted, so the necro will not spawn, and everything is lit up and nice and safe inside the walls. Guards don't really produce much. I mean, they do collect the emeralds when you kill a necro, but that's not really a lot because they're not going to come constantly. So I want to get something else that's going to help with our emerald production. So instead, we are going to get some miners and some mine shafts, and we're going to get all of that going. So let's just come and see here real quick. Mine shafts really shouldn't be too expensive. Oh, there we go. Yeah, a whole 3. So that shouldn't be a problem. And miners are 4. So yeah, not too bad. We got plenty of emeralds to take care of that. And as you can see, I did buy some of the bigger ticket items while they're still nice and cheap. The tavern is a big one for sure, and the barracks is a big one. So when we do get into that episode, we've already got it. Guard posts are pretty cheap, so I'm not too worried about that. We just wait. Oh, crazy legs, get down. All right. Let me go and show off a previous my previous town's above ground mining. So you kind of get an idea for it, and we could even go to the plot world and take a look at it a little differently too. But I'll be right back. Let's go over there. So this is editing Ardeester. I had over an hour's worth of content for this video, and going over everything about above ground mining and how these shafts work and how the science behind it, and explaining every little piece of it. And I decided that was a bit too much. So I cut all of that out for the most part. I only left a little bit in there still about, I think, the druids. But if you're interested in any of the whys and the reasons that all this works and exactly how to do it, I already have a video on above ground mining that I'll link in the description, and you can go and watch that. And with all that cut out, that puts us back to a decent time frame on this video. So there we go, back to the video. All right, and there we go. Our first 6 mine shafts are set up, and we've got just enough room over here to expand this out. It'll come to, I think it was like somewhere like right about this torch, and then we'll have that little nub that'll stick out right back in here. That should still leave us plenty of room for our coarse fruit farm. And we'll probably just make sure we have to come around this way to get into it, but no big deal. So, as you saw, I had a couple new children put down. I did trade with this guy a little bit more, and they won't show up now. But, because right now he has his 8 trades, because we have the merchant stall instead of the 6. And right now he only has the 4 farmer trades and the 4 lumberjack trades. The next day when he comes, he should also have miner trades. And miner trades are... where are they? Redstone, lapis, and he'll also take diamonds. So pretty much we're going to focus more on the redstone and the lapis. And one thing we can do to kind of hurry that along a little bit You can call it cheating if you want. It's is a bit of an exploit. Tango was well aware of it, and so there's really nothing he can do about it. So this is just kind of one of the little tricks you can use to really ramp up your emerald trading with the merchant, which is part of the reason I wanted to get these guys done before the guards. I'll be right back, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. You can silk touch mine ores and simply place them in your mine. And now when the miners come through and they mine these, they become villager. They'll show up green in the inventories. And then you can easily trade them with the merchant. Or if you have a blacksmith, they can use them instantly, and they're villager items. So it's a neat little exploit to get at least to get you started. So I'm going to do all of these, I think, probably in lapis first. And I'm not, as you can see, I'm not really going too deep, mostly because everybody's going to be low level. My druids aren't very high yet, and the miners obviously will be brand new. So no one will be super quick, and I don't want to just fill the whole thing up and have it end up wasted. But just to show you, diamond ore works. Obviously the lapis works because that's what I'm using. Iron, gold, redstone. You can put all of it in here if you want. When your miners get it, they drop it off in storage. As I said, it'll be green. It'll be villager item, and there you go. You're off and on your way. So we still have a couple more days, I think, before the kids grow up. So I'm going to just hang out here for a couple of Minecraft days and let them grow up. And see which ones we want to convert to what. I think one of the nitwits we have is like a 29, which sounds like that would be a great cleric to me. And one of the children we laid down was like a 22 or something. So by the time they grow up, they'll probably be close to 30 also, which sounds like that would be maybe a good druid. So it'll get us one cleric, one druid. That's got 4 more, so 3 miners and 1 more druid out of them, and that should cover it for people probably for this episode. As you see, I did have to buy a new home 6. This little dude, oh wow, he's already up to a 17. He's almost doubled his intelligence. Yep, she's at 27 and a 12, so not too bad. This one's a 12, and this one should be the 29. Yeah. So, I don't know if I went over this before or not. You'll see they'll pick up some random levels and training, essentially. As they're wandering around the village and they notice adults doing their job when they're children, they'll go ahead and pick up. They have a chance, at least, of picking up that skill. Not that it particularly matters, like the 29 here. So as soon as we give her the cleric, this one won't really matter because it'll randomly generate a number based on their intelligence to give them a starting skill level. This blessed and didn't even raise it at all. Well, nitwit probably doesn't even really matter. So, let me go ahead and grab up a couple of tokens and at least get these 3 done. And let's go ahead, grab our cleric, and then I'll need to make some more trades while I'm waiting to get another druid, which is another 16. So, that was my bad. Not that it would have mattered. The miners are nowhere near as expensive, so wouldn't have made a big difference. Let's come and get cleric. Double check. Yep, 29. There we go. And you'll see, yep, So instantly jumps up to a 15. And let's turn... I don't think either of these matter. They're both 12, right? Yeah. Okay. So there we go. And only jump to a 6. But, hey, well, so maybe it's half of the intelligence, and that would make sense. So let me go drop off these ores in my storage room, and wait, it should be, looks like dawn will be coming up here pretty soon, and I can gather up some more stuff to trade with our merchant, and we can go ahead and get another druid, and at least get that wave done, and then when the children grow up in a day or two, we'll go ahead and get them switched out as well. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so let's see. Hey, there we go. All right, so we got our miners, and the very first one that pops up the next day is a stack of redstone for 5 emeralds. And there's our diamond trade, 4 for 12. And we got the lapis one as well. So we got all 3 new ones in there. This is why I picked lapis to go first, because it's only 16 for 5 emeralds. So yeah, we got our miner in there working already. Let's see, he did say he had carrots for 4, right? Yes, okay. Let's get some trading done. And we only need 16 emeralds to get our druid. So we got a little extra. And nothing else I have is at full price again. So go ahead and pick up our free green food. Well, not free, but instant green food. And let's go buy. Yeah, you stay right here too, Kimmy. Where is Druid? There we go. All right, and that gives us time to go and do some more trading. Yep. And make sure there's no other villagers around, because you don't want to accidentally professionalize someone, I guess. You don't want to retag them doing something different, because that's just a waste. Oops. Man, it's jumping in here with the jump boost on. Put a couple of those in there to wait till we get some more. And now we'll just end up having to wait a day. Yep, he got boosted up to 21. That I actually found. So one thing I do want to go ahead and do is get some torches in here for this guy. You might see sometimes if you first get a the miner, when you first get him, he doesn't, and you don't have any villager coal, he won't be able to make torches, which he needs. So luckily that's easy enough to make. So you can just make those yourself, and so I'll just end up filling this entire thing up with torches, and then it won't ever be an issue for him. And here's coming back with some lapis already. But he didn't put it in there. Ah. There we go. So he's just putting them in the wrong one because I don't have any coal in there yet. So look at this. We've already got enough for a full round. Oh no. And we missed him. Merchant's already gone for the day. Alright, well, that's going to be a nice payday tomorrow then. Hopefully he'll show up, and he should still have... get out the door. And he should still have that trade, since it's pretty much brand new and hasn't been used yet. But let's go ahead and deposit those back in there. Just wait. And let's come and check and see how much damage. There you go. So pretty much cleaned out all the lapis I had in there already. So I'll run down and get some more some more ores to put in here. Probably grab some redstone and maybe some coal. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of torches, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I got all the torches crafted. We'll show that off in a second. I did not fill all that space up with diamonds. I put coal back behind that, and then diamonds on the front. We don't have fortune yet for anything for this miner, so I don't want to put too many diamonds out there. Just enough, kind of to we can get a few and get a trade or two in. But yeah, so we got tons of torches. Doesn't matter if they're green, honestly. Miners and I think blacksmiths can also make torches, but they're very, very inefficient with it. It takes like an entire log to make 4 torches. So they don't actually use like correct crafting math. So we kind of want to avoid that if we can, especially in the very beginning. It's a whole lot easier, honestly, for me just to chop down a couple trees and bust up some coal ore and make the torches on my own. As you can see, there is a slight glitch here too, where the bed doesn't show as green, even though it should. We got our 2 kids here and 1 here. This bed should be green. This one is probably for one of our clerics that's walking around. That one too. So there's another bed that's glitched. Unfortunately, that makes it kind of difficult to run around at night and just double check that you have a bed for each villager. The only way to really take care of that is, at least on this server, you can like warp away or go to another /home and wait a minute or two for the village to unload, and then come back into it. And once the town is rebuilt, air quotes, programmatically, that should fix. If not, it's not a big deal as far as like gameplay goes. I mean, obviously villagers will sleep in a bed that shows yellow. So using a book, if you have, you're on either maybe a different server, or if you're on single player, if you craft just a regular book and you can right click it on either your NPCs or your tokens, any token, it'll bring up a book. Now this will have all kinds of information on it. On this server, we use Tektopia Census, and it comes with the Iron Plan subscription. It'll tell you all kinds of information about your town. And let's see, where is residents here? So right now I have 15 total residents, 12 are adults, 3 are kids, 7 males, 8 females, and I have none without beds. It also then gives you a list of everybody. And if you can page through and see each individual person, you can see some of the things they have on them. Statistics will break down happiness, hunger, and that show you who's in what ranges where. So you see we have everybody in the highest range. Your economy will show you the trades you've made and some more information. There's all kinds of stuff you can get. You just have to have the book and that other mod. So single player, it's Tektopia Information. If you're on this server, it's Tektopia Census. They're very, very similar. All right, there he is. Took him a little while to come in today. And let's see, we got 2, so we'll go ahead and pick up some steak. All right, we can trade wheat. And of course today he doesn't have that one. So it's a random draw on what he'll have available. So we just did not get lucky today. But hopefully that means tomorrow he'll show up with it. And we'll be able to take care of business and get that lapis traded and make us some big coin. And let's deposit that there and wait. Put our steak away. And the reason I keep grabbing all that villager food that he has is because very soon he won't have it. Once you get, I believe, once you get to a chef, they won't offer, the merchant will not offer you villager food trade. So, got to grab it while you can. Alright, so there we go. This guy's just grown up. He had a 24 intelligence and got a 18 for his miner skill. So it's not 50%. It is a random roll like I thought it was. So, yeah, there he goes again. The other two, still waiting to grow up. They must have a slightly longer timer. But yeah, this dude's up to a 34, so he'll make a great druid. Alright, here we are at the end of the day. He's got 16 of his own green torches. He's up to a 37 with blessed. Stats, still at 91. He's looking pretty good. 3 coal, 9 lapis on him. I do need to go make him some stone tools. And then, as you'll notice, all the beds have been, the yellow bed glitch has been fixed. Basically, I just went to spawn and waited a couple minutes for the town to unload, and then came back in, and I fixed it. And now we're just waiting for at least the majority of all these guys to go to bed. And then we'll go ahead and sleep as well, since we're the only one on the server right at the moment. And hopefully that will trigger our kids to grow up the rest of the way. And we can get them both tagged and move on. Lots of happiness being regenerated around here. Lots of green stars. Like to see it. How's our teacher doing? 33. 100 happiness. This one. I haven't done this one yet. So you come into their AI, and if you tell them to not craft the torches, then they won't waste, like I said, they won't waste all the inefficient crafting they do. So you keep your resources a little bit better. Alright, he's back up to 100 happiness. Alright, now we're getting there. Got some more in bed. Gotta get a few more here. There we go. There we go. All in bed. Okay, everybody's in bed that's going to get in bed. So we'll go ahead and sleep with them. And when we pop up, you'll notice they all got a nice flash of green stars, because they get another happiness bonus when they wake up. And there we go. Okay. Get out of my way, druid. A 40. Holy cow. And a 28. Alright, well. Wait, where'd you go? Are you my 40? Yes. Come here, dude. There we go. And let's go find wherever that other guy went. Down here. Nope. Oh, there you are. 28. Not bad for a miner. There we go. We'll go ahead and turn his AI off for that. And all good. So, I'll go ahead and grab some more ores to put in here. And let's see how Kimmy does. Yeah, she must be only level 10, so it's taken her multiple attempts to get that one regrown. And then we've got our 3 miners. We have, like I say, 6 mine shafts, so there we go. She got a couple that time, I think. So yeah. Now, granted, this way you'll lose the torches when they regenerate the mines, but you know they're just torches. It didn't take that much to fill an entire chest with them. So don't worry about those. Just fill them up. Keep your people happy. I'm going to go make, like I said, some stone tools, a whole bunch of stone picks. I'll probably fill up that whole single chest with that for these guys too. Yeah. I just had a couple in there to begin with, so we'll see. We'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and in the next one, we will be doing the barracks, guards, and the captain. Yes, definitely going to need them now. Once we've got some of these trades up, as you see, we can make a ton really quickly, which is great. So the next thing we need to do is make sure they're all nice and safe on their own, so I can AFK and not worry about them as much. You do still need to be careful. AFKing, they can still glitch and still have hunger issues and whatnot, but right now everybody's happiness is doing great, so that really shouldn't be a huge issue. So, all right, see you in the next episode. Thanks.